Hi guys, Harry Otis here, professional trader for 20 years. Started my career way back in 2005 and still alive in 2026. So my. Wednesday, this picture of the S&P 500, Wednesday, 21st of April. The big news, well, the question we should ask ourselves is, to war or not to war? What's going on? Okay, Wednesday we were supposed to have the meetings between in Pakistan between the U.S. and Iran on peace talks and a ceasefire and a permanent end to this war. But I guess that's not going to happen. But in the last minute save, Trump decides to extend the ceasefire. We'll get to that. This is like a ping pong battle, a game of like a whipsaw back and forth on what's going on with this war. It's just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna tell you guys how what I think of it and how I think you should actually look at this whipsaw, so you can just see through the noise, see through all of the smoke and mirrors, and try to get to the other side. Okay, but first we always look at the technical picture, and of course bullish. Okay, new highs. We sort of gave back a bit. I mean, this is a very, very strong bull market. We gave up a bit because of the talks were coming to an end, and people were fearful that there was not going to be an extension, and we're going to go back to status quo war. Okay, and no, we'll see. Well, we don't know. I can't really say. We're getting a ping pong back and forth, but the technical picture here is still, despite all this craziness, it's still way above the highs, and we haven't even retested it, and we are still very, very euphoric, but feeling good at the highs after this breakout. Okay, so what do I expect? I expect a retest before going up, and this looks like we're going to get it. I mean, I think the situation is not as solid as it was. Solid, I should say, not as there's still question marks out there. It's not solid. So, but if you look at the action, it's very, very bullish. Okay, so technically bullish. Sentiment. Fear and greed index still at greed, same thing as yesterday. Even though we had a down day, it hasn't really changed much. We were at 70, now it's 68. Still greedy. Everything is greedy. The strength is not there. Still a lot of stocks not above their 52-week highs versus the ones that are 52-week lows. But the put call ratio, still a lot of calls being bought. I suspect today those calls were covered and some more puts were bought, and maybe we got the ratio a bit more even. But if that's the case, then this is a very, very strong bull market, because I don't see any move to the downside, any big move to the downside. Okay, so let's get to the main event. To war or not to war? What's going on? Well, we know that after hours, Trump extends the ceasefire in Iran, citing that there is seriously fractured Iranian government, meaning that because the government is so fractured, they don't know what they're doing, according to Trump, that I'm going to extend the deadline so they can get their act together and we can meet. Okay, zero hedge. Same thing, statement by President Trump, based on the fact the government of Iran is seriously fractured, blah, 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 blah. We're going to give him some time to think, so we will extend the ceasefire. So what happens, this whole day that's down, after hours they're up. Okay, so let's look at the usual suspect, oil. Okay, despite the war starting back again, oil just pumped up to $90 a barrel. It's up basically $4 a barrel, 5%. Like if the war was about to restart, don't you think it should be back at highs here? Okay, just telling you that the oil market is gonna be up and down. We said 2 days ago, we said yesterday that's gonna be volatile, but I think the trend is down. Okay, what about gold? Same thing here, down because of the. This is surprising to me. Okay, gold is now a risk-on asset. It does exactly what the market does. It's perfectly more positively correlated with the market now than I've ever seen it. Okay, and like it's getting no bid when geopolitical tensions are at their highest. Okay, and it's getting a bid when at their lowest. Very, very strange. This is a chameleon. Okay, you gotta like stop and see through the current noise and look towards the end. Okay, this is the theme that I want to tell you guys today. Okay, is there good? Okay, let's go to the SPY. Okay, it's all related. SPY, gold, oil. Okay, as a trader, how to avoid a ping pong type of environment, getting whipsawed back and forth, is like you have to basically pick a side. Okay, you have to pick a side. My side is they're going to resolve this war because both sides want it to end. Look, Trump even extended an olive branch by saying that we're gonna, extend the ceasefire. They both want it to end. Okay, so I err on that side. Okay, I'm going for on the side where the war is going to end. Okay, the price action has helped me out here too. Okay, you can be with the doom and gloomers of World War III is going to restart again, or you can be with the, the pie in the sky guys, I guess, that we're gonna resolve this soon. Okay, and when you cut through the chase, you have to pick a side. I'm going long market and short oil and long gold because gold is the market. It tells you exactly the positioning on every one of the assets that we mentioned. I want to be short oil. Look, oil, the war is about to restart. Oil is still in the lows. It's not at the highs. Okay, SPY, the war is about to restart. It's still at the highs. Okay, it's just telling you that pick a side and go with it. Use your risk. Don't fall for every volatile move up and down. Cut through that. When it gets down, I'm hoping it goes down so I can buy. I want to go with my side. Okay, if you're a doom and gloomer here, you'd be selling the highs even though it's up. Okay, so if you're going to sell the highs as a doom and gloomer, make sure you use options or something, or control your risk. Use spreads. Okay, so whatever you do, pick a side, and when it's against you, i.e., when it's going the opposite way, go for your side. For example, for me, I'm going long. If it goes against me when it's short, and it hits some kind of level, I'm going to go long again. Okay, that's the whole point. The whole point is pick a side and go with it, and forget these intra or daily moves up and down that whipsaw you. Okay, for me, my side, and I think I'm right, is that we're going to resolve this war and we're going up. Okay, so any excuse I can find, the narrative is going to happen after. If the market goes down, I'm going to look to buy. Okay, that is my go-to. That is what I'm looking at right now. I don't care about these whipsaw markets back and forth. I'm waiting for areas where I can go long. That's what I'm looking for. Forget the noise. Okay, same with oil. You should be looking for areas to go short. Okay, a while ago, I don't know when I said it, a week ago, I said that I was hoping when oil was around here that it would form some kind of head and shoulders. Here's one shoulder, that's the head, and we would get a rebound, maybe back to 100 to get that second shoulder before going down. Okay, that would be very, very bearish. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to short oil. I'm not looking to go long. Okay, just like with the market, I'm looking to go long the market, not short it. Okay, that's the whole point. You have to pick a side and go with it, and then use risk mitigating measures. Okay, that's the first thing they should do. Okay, if I think oil is going to go down and I see oil going down, I'm not going to short it here on this candle. That's crazy. In a volatile market, I know it's going to pop back, and I will short it again when it goes higher. When I entered the short oil trade, it was around here when it was still in its uptrend before the breakdown. It took a week before the breakdown, okay, but I shorted it months ahead. In October expiry, I have a call spread that I shorted in October. That's when it expires. Okay, so that's the whole point of this game, is to pick a side and go with it when it gives you the chance. Okay, for oil, I'm hoping it goes back to 100. I'll try to short it again. Okay, for SPY, I'm hoping it retests the breakout here, maybe undercuts it a bit before going long. Okay, that's how I see it. Okay, and before we go, guys, let's see what CAR is doing. Still high, and the market, it's at its highs. After market, it's at 755. Very, very dangerous. I'm telling you, you're not going to get short. If you want to get short, it's very, very dangerous. But you are not going to get any kind of options spread. I tried again today. Not going to get it. Okay, impossible. So this is one for the ages. I want to see when this breaks. I'm telling you, I eventually, okay, the shorts are getting killed because of the reasons we mentioned yesterday. There's not enough float for them to cover. So I think how this gets resolved is that Avis is going to do another financing, another at the market ATM financing. Okay, and they're going to issue another, I don't know, 10 million shares, 15, whatever it takes. They would be stupid not to. Look at this. They would take this company's going bankrupt. It's bankrupt. It's losing a lot of money. I don't know if it's going bankrupt, but it's losing a lot of money. It's not a great company. a lot of tailwinds. A lot of headwinds, not tailwinds, and trying to short it, but not getting there. And I think like if I was their management, I would definitely issue shares at whatever ATM. Pick up price. Issue them at 400. You'd still get a lot of money and fill up your coffers. Okay, so I think eventually this gets resolved by Car Avis budget group. They're issuing more shares to the public, right? So let's see how this war goes. Don't get caught in the whipsaw. Pick points that you want to enter and then just let the whipsaw play out until it gets to your levels. Then pull the trigger. Okay, you have to be very, very patient here. Don't play each up and down day. That's just crazy. Okay, right, guys. Later. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Take care.